Hello Frenzy, my name is Kate Shark and welcome back to Let Byons Be Bygones. Okay, so I just want to take a quick second here. And for a couple reasons. First off, I want to apologize. I know I haven't been talking a lot and adding too much to this playthrough because it's so dialogue heavy and that the voice actors are doing such a great job. I've done such a great job with this. I want to get the characters thing and I don't want to interrupt. So I do apologize, although I'm sure there's people out there like, bitch, we don't care, shut the fuck up. So whatever. Lovely. Let's put that in the yearbook. Anywho. And second of all, I apologize for the bad lighting. I know the past couple times my face cam has gotten real dark. You guys, you have to remember, this isn't my job. I do this for fun. And I'm not the greatest when it comes to lighting. And I should have a ring light. I could have a ring light. I just don't. And I'd rather spend the money on getting games that I enjoy playing and putting out than a ring light. I mean, if you can hear me, it's all good. So it's been a hot minute since I've played. I know for you guys it'll just be, the next, video day. And I apologize right now. I have the windows open because it's 60 degrees in February and apparently climate change is nothing to worry about. But what the fuck do I know? And I don't live in an area where it's 60 in February. Just reminder there. I had, in fact, a couple weeks ago, we were having a snowstorm and now it's 60 degrees. Anywho, that ran over. I'm sorry, it's been a minute since I've played, so it might take me a second to catch up with everything. I have been real bad deep in like rabbit holes on the internet, and reading the news just become overwhelming. I'm sure many of you can relate. So I'm trying to do better. I'm trying to stay off things as much as possible. I'm signing petitions for things that about things that are near and dear, issues that are near and dear to my heart. I'm sharing things that I can. And one thing I found that really kind of helped me is I saw a post saying they want you to be overwhelmed. They want you to feel like it's hopeless. And it's not. So, it's like, remember, they're just overloading you to make you feel overstimulated. And that's really someone's been hitting. In fact, I had it the other day. I was driving home from work and I cried because I just couldn't take it anymore. I have a lot of fear going on right now, and I'm trying very hard to remember that I'm okay right now. Maybe it's not okay for everybody, but I'm trying to be an outlet for people. Maybe if you need a chance to get away, and this helps, it helps. And any little bit you need, you got to take care of yourself. So please remember to do that. I'm trying to remember that for myself, but we're all human and it's hard. So I'm going to continue on with this. Also, if you need a little breakaway and reading's your thing, I have several books. They're available on Barnes & Noble, the ebook version, if you want to try to get those instead of going through the Zon. I totally get it. Also, you can reach out to me directly if you want like a physical copy. I do have some. And if you do have like independent authors that you like to support, reach out to them. They often have copies of their books they can get to you, and do like a private, if you'd rather just give your money directly to the indie author, do that too. Reach out to them. There's got to be a way they can do it. Most of us do have our files. We can send you the file. We can send you the ebook files. We can also have copies on hand. So if you want it, reach out to us, and lots of times we'll sign them. If that's your thing. It might not be. Just a thing to know. Anywho, that being said, I'm going to stop with my rant and rave, and we're going to get into the game and try to enjoy ourselves. So let's see. Okay, we're in Act 2. I think there's 3 acts. I'm not sure how far in I am, but let me just load this. Okay, so let me kind of refresh myself. Find the missing girl. Check impaled. Okay, let's find the missing girl. Did I not?
Hey, Zoe. Any news? Man, I have at least a dozen questions.
They'll have to wait, John. This is urgent.
Everything is always urgent with you, Zoe. I know you.
Well, what do you expect? It's not every day someone hunts down your frequency in order to delete your existence. Luckily, I'm not your average cyberpunk. I lose them, I help you with the case.
Back in the saddle, eh? Just like that.
Yeah, just like that.
Hold on.
Hey, Zoe.
Any news?
You've got the attention of the so-called Queen of the Underworld.
Xena, can't blame her. I am rummaging through her system. She's crazy, you know that, right?
Crazy or not, her goals seem to match yours. Systems restored, bull sex gone, return of beloved status quo.
I'm in. John.
It was impossible to register emotion in the cheap Bions expression. But somehow, I did.
You're an irredeemable bastard, you know that?
I'd like your flattery better if it came with a cold drink.
Let me finish the thought. I appreciate this, you helping and all. I never expected to see you in a situation like this again. But you delivered. You have my gratitude. Now, let's put the cherry on top of this sundae.
I just hope you know what you're doing.
I've been waiting my whole life for this.
Perhaps it was my arrogance or stubbornness, but I still felt wrong about all of it. The decision to side with either one of these two greasy evils was not an easy one.
On my way, Zoe.
Speed it up. No telling when this connection will drop.
Okay. I think I had done that before. I think I had done something like that before. Can I get back to, Kevin? Sometimes we throw shit at Kevin. Kevin! I can't talk to him again. So I gotta talk to what's-his-face. God damn it. The one thing I do like about this game is there's no...
Good to see you, boy.
Mate.
So one thing I like about this game is it's not... They don't put pressure on time, so you don't have to like sit there and like... You can take time to kind of consider your actions before you do it. Or your answers, whatever. I apologize. I know I kind of went before. It's just me trying to refresh my memory. I'm trying to think what else. It's also, which I don't know if he died yet, but the thing popped up and it was like the Twin Peaks room, and I don't know if David Lynch had died by that point or not. I can't remember. But yeah, R.I.P. David Lynch. Like, so let's see here. Twin Peaks is one I've always like. It's a show I want to get into so badly. Like, and like at first it starts so good, and then it gets so convoluted and crazy and weird. It's hard to keep up with. Let's see. So, I think we talked about all these, didn't we?
Did you hear anyone mention Yolani in here?
The void in Mali Savet's eye sockets turned into a black hole. I had stepped into pain and anger on that memory lane with all the sweet subtlety of a shrapnel grenade.
Miley Smith warns you not to put that word in your mouth, boy. It can corrupt you, eat your soul.
I had touched on a subject sensitive for both of them.
It's the affliction itself. What looks up here called a virus. A beautiful underworld fought against it. Many dead, few archived. Too many left so holy. We won in the end. The price was horrifying, and the weeds. Well, you know how it is about weeds, boy.
Don't step on. I could kill whoever put power buttons on top of towers. Like, what was wrong with the actual button in the front? My cats jump on my tower all the time. It drives me insane, but they always turn it on and turn it off.
And how'd you kill it?
Well, we didn't really defeat them, boss. We just sent them packing. The Azurites. The virus lives still. But my leadsman and the vessel believe in you, boss. You're the right sort. A real hero of the people.
Ugh. You're giving me too much credit. I've been struggling just to track down one missing girl.
We will find her. But if you cross path with that dragon,
Excuse me.
you must slay.
Slay Jelani.
Do you require further assistance?
Kevin, mate, can you take me to the baths?
Got
The what?
the coin.
Yeah, here's your
For
coin.
your gob.
Now, show me.
It's ferryman, actually. And that
Yeah, we've done this.
We don't do.
All part of the experience.
We've done this.
I'm
Haven't
sure.
we've been to the baths, yeah? Because I've already checked over everything. Yeah, because I've talked to them. Okay.
But did you find her? Tell me you found her.
He was a storm of anxiety, dressed in fancy clothes. My impulses went haywire, begging me to punch his off button.
Easy, kid. No, I haven't. The room was torn apart. Everything points to, kidnapping.
What? Damn it! Did you have any idea who took her?
We'll figure it out. Be calm. You're making me nervous.
Remember our exercises, Puck. We've practiced this before. You know how it works. How do we feel, kid?
Better.
Thank you.
All yours, Mr. Cooper. Handle with care.
Please, just tell me you found something, anything.
Easy, John. He looks like he's been through a lot.
Yeah, he probably stubbed his toe and now he thinks he's depressed. Frickin' kids.
Focus, kid. I told you already there were signs of kidnapping. Right now, you are my most intriguing puzzle. So if you can answer a few questions for me, we'll put the entire thing together. How many people were in that room?
What do you mean? There was just Lucy and me, but I stepped out for a bit. I thought she'd be safe in there.
Can you elaborate on the wig, drink, and glasses I found?
Rapid eye movement told me he was trying to spin the story for me, but failed, like dumb kids usually do.
Okay, I'm fine. Yes, I took Lucy and 3 of her guys to the den. They wanted some Fuck, man! We're wasting time here!
You're the one wasting everyone's time. If you don't calm the hell down, you understand?
My patience was finite, to say the least.
Okay. Okay, how about this? You ask me questions, and, I'll just answer.
Isn't that what we're doing?
That's exactly what we're doing. Let's simplify. Black wig. Care to explain?
That's Kitty's. Well, it used to be Kitty's. She gave it to Lucy.
And why did Kitty give her a wig? For a prank? Or as a gift?
No, they made a deal to... I can't say. I'm sorry, but I can't.
Was Lucy posing as Grandma's, kid?
Slap that stupid fedora off his pointy noggin, Coops. That'll get him back on track.
Relax. Think of Lucy. She's depending on us.
They... made a deal, and...
Spill it.
They swapped their damn NINs, okay?
Joseph Christ, I was expecting something mundane. The
Jesus
dumb,
Christo.
everyday crap kids do. But for soul's sake, never mind.
So, they're talking about, like, the NINs and stuff. They're switching in body mods and stuff. I don't know if anyone's read it. It's a book. There's this book I read not too long ago. Is it When Gravity Fails or When Gravity Falls? Yeah, When Gravity Fails is this book about the future where basically like the West has basically fallen, and now like everything's sort of centered in the Middle East, and it's like this like red light district, sort of New Orleans type of area in, I don't know where it is because it's like 400 years in the future, but like everyone's got these like body mods and they can put like little things in their head and it makes them do different things. Like it can make you, like you put in like a certain mod and you can speak a different language all of a sudden, and the main character in there doesn't have that ability because he never got that kind of implant to do that, which reminds me a lot of this. It's a really good book and I highly recommend it. Also, fun fact, they made a game from that book called Circuit's Edge. Is the first game to feature a trans character in it. The more you know.
For a moment, our roles reversed. Now I was the one panicking. Nothing could ever be simple, I thought. Not anymore. Kids didn't make the old, predictable mistakes. These days, they were speedrunning straight to identity fraud.
No one can find out about this. You hear? When Xena finds out someone swapped NINs, she sends them straight to the golf course.
Nobody's going to the freaking golf course, Puck. Now talk to me. So, they switched identities. Then what? What was the end game?
Damn, I need to go way back for that one.
Finally, after all the distractions, demands, threats, and everything else that had been laid on my head, I had the missing person's point of view. I didn't like it, but I wasn't there to like things. I was there to find the girl.
All of us. Lucy, her dumb crew, and me. Kitty hadn't arrived yet. We took this drug, worm, right? All of us, exactly at midnight. The free guys, phased out instantly. But Lucy and I, we hit it off. Started making out, and our worms connected.
Ugh, it sounds like something from Dune. And I hate Dune.
Puck, I'm not up on the latest youth slang, and I don't need any details about your connection.
Okay, let me be clear. I don't hate Dune. I'm just... I can understand for the time it was very thought-provoking and whatnot. But there's a lot, like in the movie. Ugh, don't get me started on the movie. I'm so angry.
No, it's not like that. These worms, they can connect people who take them together. Place them in a synchronized dream.
This is fucking Avatar now.
Our dream was beautiful. We lived a happy life together for many years, maybe even decades.
Can I have...
Love, synthetic, distorted, but still love.
So what now? Did we just meander into the teenage romance genre?
She was so nice to me when it was over. I never felt that in my life. And Kitty...
Whoa, easy, kid. I could barely make you speak before, and now you decide to open the floodgates?
Right, I called Kitty because she was planning to run away from the pit, and I knew she had an NIN jailbreak. She brought it along, and also an escort's outfit to disguise Lucy. They changed all their NIN credentials.
She won. She fell into the pit.
Lucy wanted to stay with me. Kitty wanted to leave. Win-win, right?
What about Lucy's friends?
Like I said, the assholes overdosed, so I arranged for Kazaba and Schlop, two dicks from the militia, to take them back to the metro. Lucy and I stayed.
Okay, that was intense.
Now you know why I'm twitching like a dizzy smackhead.
Yeah, anyway, that room you were in, it got turned upside down, and I don't have anything else right now.
I'm really sorry. I don't usually get so nervous, but this means a lot to me, and I'm not really used to... Okay, I'll stop. Just tell me, are we any closer to finding Lucy? Right, look, Detective, I'm sorry, okay? I'm usually at the top of my game, but...
Normal human emotions?
I'll stop, okay? Just tell me, are we any closer to finding Lucy?
She could be right around the corner as far as we know. What we do know is that she's inside Inferno, and I have to comb this place so a nanite couldn't get through.
You could talk with Chenkis, make a deal, or maybe Preacher could help. I can't really go out. My NIN hasn't been removed, and I feel sick outside Inferno. I'm sorry, man.
That was likely for the best. Leave this to a professional.
Professional. As I said the word, for some soul damn reason, I actually believed it. It was the first time in quite a while. Or I was just boasting in front of a scared kid, like the bona fide asshole I am.
Okay, let's see.
Tell me more about the worm.
I don't know much except for what I already told you. Apparently it costs a fortune because they haul them up from the underworld. If you believe that. I just know that uppers will sell their own grandma for that shit. And I myself provide it on special occasions.
Oh shit.
And that's exactly what this was. I wanted something really special for a girl like Lucy. She's the most wonderful.
Right, I get it.
Okay. Worm is a drug from the underworld. Okay, ask about the worm.
So after you sent Kitty and Lucy's friends home, what happened? Remember, every detail matters.
Okay, where to start? First, we left Inferno, obviously. I wanted to take Lucy directly to my loft and start packing, but she said she was hungry, so we...
Relax. Coherent sentences only, okay?
I mean, they were pretty coherent to me, but...
I'll try my best.
Good man. Continue with the packing part.
Lucy and I planned to search for the underworld. I was confused at first because, you know, the place is a damn fairy tale, right? But Lucy said we could reach the towers from there. It'd be an adventure to remember, she said. And I believed her.
Hold up. She wanted to go back to the towers? I thought you were planning to escape together.
Well, yes, but we decided on the towers. She even mentioned an old elevator that connects the crusts.
Sweet soul. Let's just get through the events as they unfolded, okay? You went to grab something to eat. Then what?
Then an obscure puzzle piece, the kind you somehow always forgot about, snapped right into place.
Wait a minute. Did Lucy eat breakfast with an old woman at Tresh?
I caught that 20 minutes ago.
Yeah, she did spend a little time with Grandma. She was so kind to everyone. Sorry, I mean, she is kind.
Take it easy.
She is. Soul. It's like she echoed every step I made. Then the bullsix came, and you ran off, right?
Wait. Are we talking about the bullsex? The free sad fuckers impaled at Tresh?
The very same. Before I got hired, they'd been sent to find Lucy themselves. Based on your info, it sounds like they succeeded. Until something or someone stopped them. But who? Is anyone else watching over you?
I didn't wait around, to be honest. I just grabbed Lucy and ran back to the loft. And,
You can skip the spicy details. Thanks.
Boo!
You were right, of course.
Oh, she wanted him.
I'm more interested in why you packed your things, bailed out, and left your dad uncharged.
Because
Something broke inside him then, as if he wasn't broken enough already.
I'm a fucking disgrace. I'm a bad son, a bad person, a fucking dick. That's what I am.
I'll join the club.
Kid, I need you to focus. There'll be plenty of time for what-ifs later.
So damn it, Cooper! The punching option was right there!
I'm really sorry, Detective. I'll try to focus. I swear. Can we continue?
Well, fuck. Now I feel sorry for the bastard. Not! Punch him, Coops! Punch him, punch!
We're nearing the end of the timeline, Puck. You went back to Inferno. Why? In the quite literal hell would you do that?
Well, Victy refused to pay me for my last couple of tours, and I needed the money for the trip.
Okay.
And yet another dumb decision completed the puzzle.
Damn, kid. Okay, here's how I think it went down. You brought Lucy back to the den to lay low. Then you tried to out-racketeer the biggest scumbag in the pit. Then, my ass shows up, promptly gets carried away. The blackout happens, and your negotiations came to an abrupt
I'm so
end.
sorry.
In Victy's favor, of course. Someone snatches Lucy, and here we are.
Well, yeah, that's pretty much it.
Right. Glad we were able to get through all of that. Thanks, kid.
Okay.
Puck, your dad is worried. He sent me to find you. The old cat serves some wild threats on the side. I was genuinely amused.
Yeah, he's almost cute when he starts to... Damn it. I hate when he's like that. Acting like I'm some incompetent dick. Like he was never young and never made mistakes.
He was, and he did. I
Get
think that's
down.
exactly why he worries, kid. This is an unforgiving world.
Yeah, but I'm safe here. I just need the temp twins to lift the lockdown. And I'm going straight back home.
Good to hear. One less killer cat on my back, I guess.
Dad really got used to that cat. I think he even likes it. He'll never admit it, though.
He does care about his family. Keep that in mind.
Okay.
Take care, kid.
I will. Please come back if you find anything.
Will do.
Okay. So, let's see what we're doing here. Notes, POS. Okay, there's too much going on right there. So, I feel like let's talk to the preacher real quick.
How may I be of service?
You've got me pegged, but all I know about you is your name from the old Big Daddy stories. You mind filling in a few gaps?
As you may have gleaned, I was the laughingstock of the group.
I don't know if I did this
The
already.
reason was simple. I stood by my principles, championed order, and pushed long-term strategies benefiting all citizens. I sought to create a dignified ecosystem.
Few things corner a man faster than his own idealism.
Every move was meticulously planned, calculated. The evidence of that vision endures here in the Bats. It's functional.
But the daddies are gone. Did you know that?
The hysterical, self-important sprouts we see today may easily become worse than the tyrants they overthrew. Did you know that?
It's one of the oldest lessons in the book.
And let's not forget the remnants of the old guard still haunting the pit. Sometimes feeble and pitiful, and sometimes shameless monsters.
I've tangled with the fiercest of them. He's quite the hairy situation, if you catch my drift.
Picture A genuinely decent soul battling through all of life's rigged games, only to end up trapped within a feline Bion. The news from Puck, his ordeal with his father, it shook me. I wish the lad had brought him to us. We could have made a difference.
You obviously value the man, foul mouth and all.
Kriv remains a man who treasures both life and time, in an era when such things are considered worthless. The twist of fate he endured was nothing short of brutal.
Death is nullified. So is time. We might as well be living in an existential paradox.
Eating our own tails and pretending we love it.
Life's essence, its every moment is precious, not something to be twisted or defiled.
I bet you've also got some thoughts on those two armored juggernauts from upstairs, huh?
The side of his mouth twitched once. Maybe that hit too close to home.
Diesel and Greshka are a mistake. Grotesque pillars propping up a society obsessed with dominance and fear. Yet, there's an obscene kind of solace in knowing they're merely puppets now. Their masters, those witless Chenki brats.
Preacher's not fond of Big Daddy brutes who are... Okay.
What's your story, Preacher? I mean, from your point of view.
This, right here, is my story. Everything that came before is irrelevant.
The world didn't start spinning in 1997, you dicks.
Said every shady character
Right.
ever.
Trying to outrun your past makes it suspicious, and therefore relevant.
You're right, of course. I will indulge you, but it's not the easiest topic for me. We need to go back to the time of the Big Daddies.
Oh, Jesus.
Implacable tyrants ruling Terra Hive with greasy, ogged-up iron fists. I was an honorary member of the board. Let's call it that. Their geek in the chair, working my magic while they went around doing their handiwork. They made fun of me, and it went over their heads. Long story short, now we're stuck with the
Can you
Chenkis.
lay down and relax, please?
As dark as those times were, and as blind as people can be, there have been no times darker than these.
At least the rules were simple. Not leaving a man's gun without a single fucking cartridge, for example.
You know technology better than most anti-tech people I've met.
Know thine enemy.
Remember the Bion upload chair back in the middle of tomato soup room?
Indeed. It's highly sensitive and quite personal, linking someone's Bion imprints directly to the heart of Jelani. Whoever sat in that chair was being turned into kibble.
Kibble? You're suggesting they were turned into a meal for...
For Jelani, precisely.
Except that meal decided to bite back.
Indeed, Mr. Cooper. Now ponder the power required to devastate such a well-fed AI hive mind.
I did not need that picture roaming around my head with everything else.
I'm guessing you know a way to fight that power.
I do. Be a human being.
So, the baths.
You want to know what the deal is with this place?
Bullseye.
Not too long ago, I ignited an idea that slowly began to take hold in the people's minds, or what was left of them.
Just one sec. Let me adjust this curtain here because... Is it this one? Okay.
A community of free-thinking, hard-working people ready to take control of their lives once more. Engineers, craftsmen, intellectuals, philosophers, artists, truly inspiring individuals. But others as well. All are welcome here.
And the catch is?
To cleanse their minds from the ceaseless deluge, the addictive drip of trivial delights and easily digested morsels. one must cut the tether to their NINs and all other technology. To truly
So you're
awaken,
Amish.
one must feel the raw sting of pain, the weight of boredom, and the tension of anxiety.
I'm doing that
It is
now.
only beneath such shadows that one begins to truly flourish.
You don't expect me to believe it's that easy, do you?
It is anything but. It's a path paved with true sacrifice.
A noble word, coated in pain, a nightmarish adjustment period, and most probably, death.
I cannot argue with that. Yet I dare to add, re-becoming human. We do our best to prepare them, of course. Kevin is our butcher. He's so adept. He's even applied the procedure to himself. And of course, leading by example me as well.
He turned his head a few degrees to present a scar on the neck where his NIN had been removed. His left hand was a stump.
From pain, we clawed out inspiration, self-improvement, empathy. We got seconds of our lives back in our hands, and stumps. Time
sorry.
was relevant again. We could understand it, measure it, and finally make everything that had tormented us go away.
Sorry for the sirens. Like I said, my windows are open, and I live not too far from a fire department, so.
Destroying our NINs, we burned the bridge to becoming Bions, and thus embraced mortality.
Let bygones be bygones.
Exactly.
Thanks for your time, preacher.
Be well, Mr. Cooper.
Okay. So, not that, resume. Not that. Where's the, ask around Inferno, did she... Well, we know that. Oh, that's the active task for that. I see. Where's me? There we go. Kitty. We don't know what Kitty looks like. Rose's best friend. Find and question Kitty. So Kitty... Find bats. I've done that. I guess I'll go talk to Vicky then.
Every piece of tech in the room fried, dead. It's almost impossible to spot anything.
All tech fried. Good bodies. We've done all this. Okay, so...
I can finally...
Well, now what? I need to... I guess I'll go to Vicky's? Vicky's? Whatever his name is? Penthouse and talk to him? I guess we'll go there.
Hold it right there.
You're out of juice, too, are you? Tin cans?
Save your energy, Diesel. He's not a threat. In a moment, Dick. I'm in the middle of something.
Vikty Chenky. Self-proclaimed general, strategist, visionary.
Oh, he's peeing.
The man I caught urinating from the balcony of a luxury penthouse. These two looked almost peaceful. sucking precious juice from their chargers. Terrifying nonetheless, but for the moment, pacified.
You guys remind me of a cute fluffy cat I met recently.
Hold. Battery low.
Don't burn out your memory stick, buddy.
Save your strength, Greshka.
Greshka.
I see you've conveniently found your way to me, Dick.
John Cooper.
This is... what's that? Akira. I hope I'm saying that right. Akira from that old anime is what it looks like.
A name has to be earned, Dick. Now talk. What did you find in that room?
The place is straight out of a nightmare. Drenched in blood, walls to floor.
I gave him pretty much the same rundown I'd given Xena. By the time I was done, he couldn't hide his anger. Through clenched teeth, he growled.
What's your assessment?
Og overload. But either the pattern's off, or they were brimming with Ogs.
They were palers. It wasn't the Ogs, it was their blood. What else?
Someone was strapped to a bionization chair.
And?
He couldn't hide his anticipation.
There was a pair of footprints leading towards Cauldron.
His demeanor shifted subtly, a flicker of hope passing across his otherwise impenetrable facade. Yet the
Oh shit, I didn't mean to
huh?
hit that.
Beyond that line, I can't help you. Dick Cooper.
It was like watching a chess master, pondering a board where every piece was rigged to explode.
I need everything you can find. If we work together, there might still be hope. Xena is blind, like me. Just don't become her eyes. We're all fucked.
Funny she says the same thing about you.
Do you have anything to tell me?
I was in room 5678. Sound familiar? It's an easy to remember number.
Get a load of this Dick guy.
He was easy to read. He had recognized the number and
Sorry,
was
I
trying
keep
to
hitting
play
this
it cool.
continue button too fast.
I can see when you're lying, you bastard. I know you're hiding something.
You dare to threaten me after my boys scrubbed Xena's carpet with your face. Tread carefully, Dick. And if you don't have anything new to tell me, we're done talking.
He was acting more aggressive than usual. Likely he was hiding something about the room he wasn't telling me. But I knew my limits. I likely wouldn't survive another confrontation with his toy soldiers. I had to find another way.
Hide something about Lucy's room. Excuse me. Wow.
Some techies hacked your Bion bartender at Cauldron.
I expected those vultures to show up eventually. What can you tell me about him?
They act as one collective mind. I don't know how much beyond that.
You're either as brain dead as a mole or playing me. Either way, why would they talk to you?
I was pretty much the only one capable of standing on my own 2 feet.
Fair point.
You kept Zoe's name out of this. Good.
I thought so.
Okay, Dick. But they didn't hack their way into Inferno just to catch some drinks. What do they want?
They think a paler would be a good proxy for uploading their Yolani backup.
And you waited until now to tell me this? What the fuck, Dick? This is the fucking A major power chord.
You said you wanted to hear the full story.
Wait, what happened?
Anything new, Dick?
You know I wasn't the only NIN-free guy in the body horror room. A tall, creepy old-timer wandered by, surveying the goods like a kid in a candy shop.
Preacher.
I thought you might know him. Doesn't sound like he's your best friend, huh?
He's a relic of old, just like you. He could be behind all this, you know. He used to be a techie.
Dork.
I'm well aware. Can you see to pulling this off?
I don't know what he's capable of. That makes him dangerous. And you just let him walk away.
Well, your glorified paperweights unloaded my sidearm into the ceiling.
You need to get an NIN, Dick. Time to upgrade and leave that antique junk behind.
Hey! Hey!
The old man is testing me. But that's not important right now.
I need to know what I'm getting into with him in the play.
This guy is old school. Never a man of action. Just a rat. A survivor.
So you want me to rat him out?
That would be very beneficial. Just never underestimate a survivor, Dick.
No. That's all I got for now.
I need more than that. Go dick up more intel.
Okay. So... Asset room. Paraladium. Oh, for fuck's sake. There we go. Excuse me, I'm so sorry. Go to the cauldron. I could talk to what's his face. Zoe.
Hey, Zoe.
Any news?
You've got the attention.
We've already
Crazy.
done
I
this.
mean, John,
It was impossible to register.
you're an Let me. I never. You have my.
I just hope.
I've been waiting.
Perhaps it was my...
On my way, Zoe.
Speed it up.
I don't know what I'm supposed to do now. I guess.
Hold it right there, citizen. This is a private...
Let him through. Anything new to report, Detective? Of course he did. And what did you tell him?
I decided on the safer route and kept my mouth shut.
Good work, Detective. Stay smart.
I thought I did.
Kindly fucking allow.
Xena was ruthless.
Some techies hijacked him.
I already told her about that.
They act as one.
And you know.
The power of conversation.
Wonderful. Now that you two are besties, see if. And don't underestimate.
I never They think a paler would be a good proxy for uploading their Yolani backup.
Well, tough shit, Detective. About fucking time you moron showed up.
Xena? What's going on?
Playtime's over. That's what's going on. Follow me. So you're the one who's been messing with my security. I'm impressed. I've been told you're holding a backup of our beloved hive mind, yes?
Zoe nodded, his expression awash with nerves and anticipation, still fully convinced that the moment of his ascension was nigh.
Zena, wait. Please. Promise me you won't hurt them.
A pinky swear? Kindly grow up, detective. This is business, and all commendations for good work.
Damn you, Zena.
The air was charged, heavy with an impending sense of doom, as the data began its silent dance between Vitke and the bartender. So caught in this crossfire of my mistakes, fuck. It's gonna be okay, John. Thanks for this.
No, Zoe!
Militia, take him out. He's of no use to us anymore.
Shit. Uh-oh.
Hold it right there, aberration.
The sudden appearance of Preacher caught everyone off guard, Zena and me included. The tension was palpable, amplified by the silence, which likely meant Zena was issuing silent commands to her troops via the re-established neural network. Then, Zena's uncontrollable, mocking laughter shattered the suspense.
And what exactly do you think you're doing with that toy? You can't be serious.
Preacher's smirk had nothing
There's
to do
nothing
with
there.
mirth, only certainty. This was the intersection of paths long diverged, now meeting at the point of no return. A storm of emotions hit me as I caught a glimpse of those eyes, the same ones I'd been tirelessly searching for.
Those eyes. Lucy!
Lucy? How?
Puck, my dear, what have we done, John?
We did what we thought was right, Carmen. Now we'll face the consequences together.
What's happening?
I'm sorry, dear boy.
Wait, no!
Whoa! Whoa! Wait. What's happening? Preacher, Carmen.
Don't worry about me, Detective.
Hey! Look at me. Stay with me, okay?
Forever.
Yeah. Forever. Carmen! Carmen!
John! Oh, help me! John! I can't! John! We did it! We won!
You! What have you done?
I made the ultimate sacrifice for the greater good. Yolani is obliterated. They're all dead.
You sanctimonious idiot! You massacred those kids for your ambitions! They're all gone!
Not all. You and I, we've survived. You can still stand with me for a future we both deserve.
Seal those wicked, deceitful eyes for good, Coops. Knowing our luck, that bastard's gonna pull through.
Yeah, I'm gonna take Carmen back, because fuck him.
It's all over. I failed. Again.
Your performance was unsatisfactory.
She was eerily calm as she smoked her cigarette, watching me through half-lidded eyes as Kriv purred contentedly in her lap.
Are you kidding me?
The head is missing.
No shit, Sherlock.
Brilliant observation.
But there's still a glimmer of hope.
Hope for what exactly? I saw a juggernaut rip it off her body. She's gone.
No, only the head is gone. And that probably in one piece. Whoever took the head knows its importance.
I'm so sorry.
You don't say.
Lucy is unique. She represents a new generation of Bion.
Smile, Coops. You're on camera.
Is this some kind of joke?
If you let me finish. She was born and raised like a human, devoid of unwanted imperfections. It was a secret, meticulously planned endeavor. She matures, experiences emotions, and disobeys, mirroring a human being, but with enhanced capabilities and no constraints. She was meant to be the successor to the Sentinel.
What? This is madness. How am I supposed to find a head? No clue who has it or where they've gone.
But boss knows. Molly's Sweet was telling boss all along. Yes, right has it. Darted off to the underworld. Molly Sweet can lead the way. He's a superb tracker indeed.
I can't. I just can't. Send someone else.
Excuse me for interrupting, but you might want to hear this.
This really isn't a good time.
She strolled up anyway and placed something on the table. It was Zoe's badge. He had always kept it close, a memento of his brief foray into fieldwork, which he swore never to repeat.
It was all they could find.
So damn it, Zoe.
I thought you'd want to have it. You were listed as his next of kin.
We weren't related.
He named you for a situation exactly like this one. He didn't have any family. You must have meant a great deal to him.
Is that all?
Well, actually, Buzz had one condition for giving you Dawes' badge. That I return with your signature accepting all his debts, you being his next of kin and all.
The depth of his sleaze continues to amaze.
He also said, if I come back empty-handed, I'm out of a job. Sorry about the timing.
Wish I could tell you to ditch him.
Maybe one day.
Consider his debt settled. Now, back to business?
Of course. Sorry again for the interruption.
What the hell happened? No, never mind that. You must hurry. Follow that freak to whatever hole he calls home and find that head. This is of the utmost importance. And here, take this device. You'll need it if the head begins to deteriorate. Retrieve the head, then make for the elevator in the old ruins. I'll mark the coordinates for you.
No need, miss. Molly Sweet knows the elevator in question. Many a good fellow, cousin life was claimed in that treacherous climb to Paradiso. Some part of the vessel.
For once, she was at a loss for words, her gaze lingering on Molly Savette as she tried to process his peculiar insight. It was worth a smirk.
Right. Once you get there, use Lucy's biometrics to activate the elevator. That should secure a ascent to the clouds. I will be waiting for you there. Good luck, Detective. We're going to need it.
We can do this, boss.
Kriv licked his paw, clearly expecting good news. Some closure after the storm that had sucked his son into its eye.
I'm not gonna sugarcoat it, Kriv. You're a tough man. You can take it.
His ears flattened against his head, irises narrowing into slits as his feline eyes locked with mine. His head tilted slowly up at me.
What are you saying, Kurat detective? My boy's dead?
Yes. Preacher killed him in cold blood to start the revolution.
Šta? That Kurat's preacher killed my boy? My pak? And you was there, detective Kurac moj. Jebem li ti sve, zaklaću te kad te dovatim.
His fur bristled, eyes ablaze with a heartbreaking feral fury. I gave him a hard shove, sending him tumbling to the floor.
I'll tear you apart myself. No one does this to my family. Jebem li vam sve po spisku da vam jebem. This is not over.
What a day.
Oh, great.
Yes. Sweat?
My Sweat didn't want to interrupt, but now that we're alone.
Tell me already.
Well, boss, my Sweat's been feeling quite peckish. He implores me to seek out some sustenance.
Fine. Just make it quick, all right? We've got places to be.
Mega understood, boss. My Sweat promises haste.
I knew there was still hope, yet my stomach churned when I thought of what that poor kid had endured.
Okay. So here's what I'm going to do real quick. Oh, it won't even let me.
I had just a single photo of my Carmen. A truly horrific necktie was hanged around my ceiling fan. No idea who transmitted the radio signal, but it was darn good.
So Carmen died.
We entered the darkness that lay beyond the sludges and made our way into the underworld. An eerie luminescence guided our small boat through the subterranean passages and canals.
Okay. So I think we'll leave this off here. This seems like the last little bit before the end of it, and we'll come back in the next one. I think this will finish it off. Like I said, I think there's 3 acts, and I think this has to be Act 3 now. So, thank you all so much for watching. Be sure to chomp down that like button. If you did like it, leave a comment down below with any other game suggestions that you'd like to see from me. Share this channel with your friends, and subscribe to the channel if you have not done so already to see other videos that I've done. I will see you all in the next one.